we had Alfas, and they were fantastic.
Oh, the handling is spectacular. No other word for it, really.
It wants you to drive it. It wants to be driven, this car. Look at the vigour with which it attacks this bend.
Even Hammond was looking on the bright side.
It weighs just over 1,000 kilos. Well, a Lotus Elise weighs just under 1,000 kilos, so it's a Lotus Elise.
Despite our enthusiasm, though, we still hadn't overtaken anyone.
Oh, I've lost power steering.
And the 75 was starting to suffer from alpharitis.
When you put your arm on the centre console, your elbow does operate the rear windows. That is an issue. But it still has that Alfa magic you can't ever really describe. Only Alfa Romeo owners know. What was that? No, something's horribly wrong here. There's a buzz, there's a feel that's different and odd.
I had to make a pit stop.
This is the thing you have to remember, is Alfa build a car to be as good as a car can be, briefly.
That left it up to my colleagues to defend Alfa's reputation.
Squeeze the power through the long banked curve. Edit.
My flywheel bearings sounded very poorly.
It's an incredibly complex job to put a new one in. It's now 11:15 in the morning. I might be able to get a new one in, if I had one, by about October.
I therefore decided to cool it down with a fire extinguisher. It was a brilliant idea. But then I got some bad news over the radio.
I've just been told something rather interesting.
What's interesting?
While you're sitting in the pit, every car that passes the pit lane wall counts as an overtake.
Oh, for God's sake, come here out with that jack.
More to the point, Jez, are you being overtaken by me consistently?
Just overtaking you again, Jeremy.
Shut up, Hammond.
My flywheel was the first real problem of the day, but soon they were coming thick and fast.
Clutch.
I'm going to the floor, the brakes are just cooked.
I think I'll just rest here, let my brakes cool for a bit.
My brakes are shot.
Just shot and the dip
smelling
and the flywheel. The driver's seat here has collapsed on the right-hand side.
Is that water pump gasket failure or some sort of the actual pump?
Then I tried to get a point by overtaking Captain Slow. Naturally, that got us black flagged, but at least I took full responsibility.
You
That's the
turned
rules.
in on me. No
Rubbish.
Yes,
That's where you're supposed to turn.
Finally, we were ready to get back out there. And this time, we had a plan. By working together, we'd stop the overtaking massacre.
Get alongside me, quick as you can. Yeah, now let's see him overtake. Ha ha!
Brilliant! Why didn't we think of this before?
Have you been overtaken recently?
No, not for a while, actually.
No, neither have I.
Of course, to stop anyone sneaking by on the wider bits of the track, we had to weave about a bit.
Oh, that's not gone well.
Overall, though, my tactic was working brilliantly until I was stabbed in the back.
That's the point for me!
Oi. They've ruined the game. Now look.
Backstabber Hammond was now getting very cocky.
He fell off! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, got no engine.
Brutus Hammond was out with a broken water pump, and then it was the turn of Cassius May.
much.
Meanwhile, for me, things were looking good.
Hey, it looks like we got ourselves a slow coach here. I'm going to take the focus. Come on! Come on, Alpha! Show the world! Yeah, youth! How do you feel now? I've got a point! Oh my God, the brakes. Whoa.
What's wrong with yours?
All the water's coming out.
Is it?
It's not good. How's Jeremy doing? That's the thing.
I don't know. Ask him, actually.
Jeremy, how are you doing?
Not brilliantly. I think it's going to be all right. Just need a tow truck. Do you think they're A, going to be sympathetic, or B, be a couple of...
work!
No, they're going to be a couple of... I'll tell you what happened.
I'll tell you what happened.
No, a man came, he pushed it over when I wasn't looking.
No, you crashed it and it's on its side.
I didn't crash it. No, look what you've done, man! Yeah! Look what you've done!
It's a minor scuff.
Come on, car, don't let me down.
Oh.
Doesn't sound good, that car.